Hey guys, my name is Jonathan, and I want to be a friend to you today and help you understand this Cash App board game craze that's sweeping across social media right now. It's right after Christmas, so everybody can probably use some extra money. So it's a prime time for one of these schemes to be going around. And in the next few minutes, I want to try to help three types of people that I believe search for this video. Person one, you're watching this because you just want to understand how it works. I'll help you with that by sharing with you a simple breakdown of the game and what it requires to play. Person two, you're watching this because you want to understand why it's being called a scheme and how to protect yourself. I'll help you with that too by showing you why gimmicks like this aren't sustainable and why this is an illegal operation according to the guidelines established by the Federal Trade Commission. Person three, you're watching this because you were contacted by a friend about participating and you're seriously considering it because you could use some quick extra cash, but it just seems too good to be true. Now, I'll help you by sharing with you a legal and legitimate way to be able to make that extra cash that you need, but in a way that actually adds value to others, is sustainable, and did I mention 100% legal. Now, before I share, let's take a second to understand why things like this pop up every now and again and gain so much momentum. Well, for starters, everyone needs money. Even millionaires and billionaires could use more of it. So a friend or acquaintance hitting you up about a quick, simple way to turn a $20 investment into $160 or $100 into $800 without having to do anything, that's going to appeal to a lot of people. Another reason scams like this gain momentum so quickly is because people don't find purpose on their jobs anymore. Because they're working just to pay the bills, they lose the desire to work and search for quick cash with minimal effort because that extra cash gives them some room to finally be able to do the things that they want to do. And after working 2 jobs already and taking all the overtime they can get, who has energy to chase their dream? So something that can take the little bit of money I have and turn it into the more money that I need by just copying and pasting the status and replying to a few inbox messages? What overworked and underpaid human being with bills to pay, mouths to feed, and mounting debt wouldn't be intrigued? The truth is, though, that most people don't even need a lottery type win right now. Studies have shown that just an extra $500 would make a major difference in the average American home right now. Would you agree? Would it make a difference in your home? Well, that's why all of these schemes pop up, because they guarantee an easy way to make an extra quick buck just by sharing an idea with someone else. And here's where we distinguish a pyramid scheme from a legitimate income generation model. At the end of the day, there has to be some kind of value exchanged in a good or a service, or some sustainable model or method to validate the return on investment that's being guaranteed. And that's the problem with the Cash App game and gifting circles or gifting clubs like it. Eventually, it will collapse. And when it does, you'll end up with people who never reap their guaranteed return on their investment because there's no other way for them to make money in it except through new people coming in. They can't sell any products, they can't sell any services and earn enough commissions to turn a profit. So if new people can't come in, then they can't get paid. This is why the FTC works so diligently to shut things like the Cash App board game down. And when they do, there can be legal ramifications for those documented as promoters of the program. That includes any and all of your social media posts or even your text messages that you use to promote the game. So the way it works is like this. It's called an 8-ball model and can be shaped like a pyramid, or to try to trip you up and avoid the pyramid scheme associations, they can also be shaped like circles. But the flow and the process is the same. You see or receive a message like this from someone you're connected to, guaranteeing you $160 from a $20 investment. Now, your $20 investment then places you in the outer ring of the circle or on the bottom level of the pyramid. Your $20 investment goes directly to the person in the middle of the circle or the person at the top of the pyramid. And once they get their money from all 8 people on the outside or at the bottom, all 8 new people, then they're supposed to step out of the game, allowing everybody to move up one level. So as you move up one level, now you're in the waiting stage. And now you're waiting while the 8 new people come in. They pay their money to the person at the top. And then once that person gets all their money from all 8 people, then they're supposed to move out of the way and again, allow you to move up one more level. So you're still waiting because now you have to wait on 8 new people to get started, pay their $20 to the person at the top. And then once that person at the top gets their money from all 8 people on the outside, then you're able to move up into that central position or to the top of the pyramid where now you're waiting on 8 brand new people to come in, get started, pay their $20, and then the $20 from the people at the bottom of the pyramid or the outside of the circle, they pay their $20 to you. You finally get your return on investment, and then you're supposed to move out of the way so that the cycle can continue. So can you make money with it? Absolutely. And fast money too. The problem comes in when it gets large enough that the FTC gets involved and shuts it down. And the hundreds or even thousands of people that just started playing the game are out of their $20 because they never had a chance to make it to the top. Inevitably, somebody's going to sue for being defrauded out of their $20. And when the FTC and the FBI and the IRS start to subpoena Cash App accounts that contain documentation for every deposit you received, that web can eventually find its way back to you, at which point you can be held liable for losses as a promoter of the illegal operation. In some states like Virginia, that's a Class 1 misdemeanor. And depending on how large the game gets, you could move into felony territory. Now, knowing that the game is an illegal enterprise and still participating really makes you no different than the drug dealer on the corner. You're both just trying to get as much money while you can and hoping that you never get caught. The only difference is that the drug dealer doesn't have a digital record of every illegal transaction held in storage at Cash App headquarters that can be released to investigators upon request. If you're participating in this game, stop today. Return any funds you receive to the people that sent it to you and share this video with them so that they can understand and do the same. I get that you're not one of the ones that's out here trying to get over on people. You shared the game with them because you cared and wanted them to benefit. I'm sure because of the kind of person that you are, you wouldn't want your friends and family to be in danger as of the same fate as the participants in the case with Women Helping Women, which was one of the highest profile giving circle judgments in recent history. Now, as promised, I've helped you with the basic understanding of the game, and I've helped you understand why it's a scheme and how to protect yourself from it. So lastly, for those of you that had high hopes of being able to make a bunch of quick cash and run, but now feel hope is lost because your morals won't allow you to perpetuate a game that could land you in hotter water, there is actually still hope. While illegal pyramid schemes abound, and the FTC is handling those, there are plenty of very legal and very lucrative chances for you to make the extra money that you need to have some money left over for bills, accelerate your debt elimination program, prepare for your kids' college, get the car fixed, or move to a nicer place. Like the Cash App board game, these legitimate businesses afford you the opportunity to make some extra income. But unlike these gifting club schemes like the Cash App board game, there are legal, sustainable, have built-in protections for the participant and the customer. They're regulated by national authorities and actually require some effort with the investment. Now, some will say that network marketing and pyramid schemes are the same thing because my sister's uncle's nephew's daughter's brother was in one and he didn't make any money. The reality of people joining a program and not making any money does not equate to a pyramid scheme. If a company is providing a legitimate platform to market their goods and or services, effort is still required from the representative to build a legitimate business. Saying a company is a scam because someone joined, didn't know how to build a business, and made no money because they put forth no or minimal effort would be like saying that all remote controls are scams because your grandma bought one and it never turned on her TV. Now, it's a possibility that after inspecting the remote, you would find that it was sold as a working remote for any TV, but was in fact an imitation toy that would never work. Or you may find that the remote never worked because your grandma didn't follow the instructions and never put the batteries in. If lack of individual success equaled a scheme, then Weight Watchers would be a scheme, colleges and universities would be schemes, and gyms charging memberships would be a scheme. But they're not, because when people participate in their programs, they understand that it's going to take effort on their part to reach their goals. And the reason people pick Gold's Gym over Planet Fitness or the other way around is because they believe that company can be the vehicle to get them to their dreams. They believe the company they pick has the systems and support in place to help them maximize their effort so that they can see the kind of returns that they desire. And for me, that company is Limitless Living International. Now, I'm not going to do a presentation about the company on this video, but I will say that Limitless Living is the kind of company I always dreamed of being a part of. It's focused on building business owners, not just the sales force, and is committed to offering products and services that really make a difference in people's lives as a part of their membership packages. Unlike other companies that offer an overpriced, irrelevant product to cover up their pay-for-play scheme, Limitless Living includes services and products that most people that you come into contact with will be able to see the value in. Getting started is reasonable, the time commitment and effort is reasonable, and the company is definitely one that I can be proud of in sharing. So if you'd like more information about Limitless Living, you can click the link below. If not, do something and just make sure that it's something legal. Now, if you found value in this video, then would you do me a huge favor? Help me help other people avoid the Cash App board game scam and share this video with people that invited you to the game, and share it with your friends and family before they get approached to get involved. Thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments if this video was helpful. Have a great day and live each day on purpose.